Iamaleava. Make sure we get that one out because he is going to be. This is his introduction to the nation. We've been following him. Remember recruiting. He played in the bowl game last year against Iowa. But a great chance against a very talented defense with Dave Doran to have a coming out party on a national scene. But don't sleep on the Wolfpack. They didn't look great last week against Western Carolina. I think they're peeking ahead, getting ready for Tennessee. I expect a very physical game tonight in Charlotte.
I'm excited to see what NC State shows up. Is it fourth quarter or the whole game last week? Yep. And how about an old school rivalry? Colorado takes on Nebraska. Travis Hunter plays both ways, catches the ball, scores touchdowns, and locks down on defense. Shador Sanders is a dog. But hello to the Dylan Raiola era. True freshman started for Nebraska last week. Tore it up. They can run, they can throw, and their black shirts defense are sound. Nebraska and Rule think they have one. Early temperature check for both of their seasons in an old school rivalry matchup in Nebraska.
Well, Arkansas really needs to welcome their new quarterback, Taylon Green. This guy can run it. He's got great size. He's a good thrower, great athlete, dual-threat quarterback that's going to have a huge impact in the SEC. And then, Ollie Gordon is one of the best running backs in the country, led the nation last year in rushing. He's also a really good receiver, so he's a great player as well.
Iowa State against Iowa, guys. Hold your hat. Iowa had 3 receiving touchdowns last game. Why 3? That tied last year's total for touchdowns by wide receivers. Reese Vanderzee caught 2 of them. But the Cyclones defense, they returned 9 starters from a defense that was number 2 in the conference in total D a year ago. Watch out for Bo Freeler, number 17. This guy's a playmaker. He had 107 tackles last season.
Texas and Michigan, we know that Quinn Ewers doesn't need backup. 3 touchdowns last week, 1 to Isaiah Bond. Now, Bond has been dealt with by the Michigan defense, 4 different guys. He didn't go head-to-head often against Will Johnson in that Rose Bowl, and they largely kept him in check. But this could be a dynamic matchup. Will Johnson gave up some catches last week, but then punctuated it with a big pick-6 against Fresno State in their opening victory. So when those two are going against each other, a fun matchup to watch.